Hello, and welcome to our lesson on speaking and understanding English using intonation or using intonation. What do you think the word intonation means? So we have some pictures here. We have someone who looks, kind of sad or maybe angry. Definitely someone who's happy. Birds who like to sing. And of course, dogs who bark. And barking can be a different tone than tweeting. So, what's the key word here? Maybe you can pause and think about it and go to the next slide or next part of the video. But I think the big key here is right in the word tone, intonation. Did you think about it? Intonation means the rise and fall of voice. And I have a microphone here because that's where your voice goes and is heard for everyone. So it's the rise and fall of voice. The objective is, what do we want to learn? So we want to learn how different tones help others understand the meaning or the emotion of what we say when we speak American English. So speaking is not always about vocabulary. Speaking is also about pitch, tone. It takes practice to understand what tone goes with what word, but that's what we're here to help you with. So, why is tone used in everyday speaking? Because the native speakers of English learn from an early age, from their babies all the way through childhood, all the way through adulthood. And they also learn how to use different pitch or tone. So consider pitch or tone as the musical notes of our sentences when we speak. Yeah, but tone is sometimes hard when people who learn how to speak English, languages are different. English takes practice to learn that when tone is used and not used. There are three intonation patterns: rise, fall, partially fall. But let's not focus on that. We'll just focus on the rise and fall. Okay, so here are two sentences, examples, and we're going to talk about meaning behind them. The first one, she bought a house. The second one, she bought a house. Pause here and think about the difference in the meaning of the two. What are we trying to say when we say, she bought a house? Or, she bought a house? Alright, so we have sentences, different sentences that have falling intonation. Most of the time, and there are exceptions, there are words with WH, words that like why, what, where, and we throw in how, that when they start the sentence, you will have falling intonation at the end. Also sentences that complete the thought. And here are the examples. I need to look under the bed. Where do you like to go? Steph fed her cat. What do you like to eat? It's tricky. It's hard to hear sometimes, but it takes practice. Examples of sentences with rising intonation that have emotion. He's 90 years old? The movie was just so great. And here are examples of rising intonation with no emotion. Are you almost ready to go? Did you watch that on YouTube? Did you get your hair cut? And here are even more examples of sentences that could have different meanings. He climbed that tree. He climbed that tree? She swam 5 miles. She swam 5 miles? Do you hear the difference? Okay, so circle or find in your mind sentences along with me that complete a thought. No emotion here. We have, Rob pays his bills. Why did you do that? It was you? Can you run this to her? Lisa raked the leaves. She will travel tonight. So which ones just complete the thought? Well, I would say Rob pays his bills. Rob pays his bills. Completes the thought. No rising, kind of falling at the end. Rob pays his bills. What other ones? Pause here and find them. Here's more practice. Listen and repeat. What sports do you like? Repeat. What sports do you like? Ron washed those windows. Repeat. Ron washed those windows. Your cat speaks sign language? Repeat. Your cat speaks sign language? And then remember our desired result or our objective when speaking English isn't just about vocabulary, it's about how you practice conveying things with tone and conveying things such as meaning and emotion. Thank you, and answer the questions that follow this video.